Hello, Requin87 and welcome back to Moons of Ardan. We're continuing to explore this early development build. Although, as ever, it is available on Steam to purchase and dive into now if you are so interested. So we have set up our third colony at the end of the last video. We are now on the moon of Tinart, as well as Villa, where we started off, and Soris, where we expanded to for some chromium tubes. And the intent of our habiting this moon is to use its bountiful properties to grow soil flowers in soil fields, which we had just set up, but we came to a realization that we're going to want some biofiber over here, so we can set up a soil grain mill, and we'll just ship out the actual milled flowers to make some sandwiches on Villa. So, in order to be able to do that, we're going to jump over to Villa, and the first thing we're going to have to do is set up a Biofiber Factory. So we need, let's think about this. Quite a lot of people actually. How much space have we got? 100 odd. That should be okay. So we need 25 people in this factory, and we're going to need two of these bad boys to facilitate 10 bio ash to get this rocking and rolling at full speed. So that's going to be another 30. So that's up to like 55. You need to be supported by 2 of these. So that's another 20. So that's us up to about 65, and then we'll need creation of 5 fabrics. That might take another, I don't know, 15 or 20. However, we have 100, so this should be hunky-dory. Let's just give ourselves a new city centre, and we'll build it out here, and we'll maybe drop in a warehouse if we're feeling like that's required. So we would like 2 of these, please. Sand from the ground. Cool. Nice little sand pits. We would then like one of these. We'll have to check on our bioaccumulator stuff. Biomass. Looks like it's going to be okay. We'll just keep an eye on that. Oh, I like the design of that building. Cool and purple. Okay, and then we would like a Biofiber Factory. Hodonk. Oh, that's also a nice textured building there. Getting fancy. Okay, and we need 5 of the finest fabrics to support there, which means we need 2 fabric weavers, which is going to be supported by Viuge 10 textile farms. 6, 7. Don't make noises at me. I'm out of biofilm. I'm out of biofilament. We'll get that rocking and rolling shortly. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 10. Good, beautiful. I will want to stick in a warehouse, because this looks like a busy part of the world. And boom. Okay. And then just like that, we now are creating biofibers. Aren't we fantabulous? Ish. Yeah, there we go. So you're doing your bio ash. Oh, I need 2 of you. Derp, 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 derp. And you take 2 of them each. Ah. All that careful planning was in fact rubbish. Okay, job's doing okay. These guys are now at full capacity. You're going to be feeding full into that. Our biomass looks like it's suffering. Yeah, let's do another biomass. Where are you? There. Bioreactor. Turns wood into mush. Stick you over here, and we'll stick a new forest to feed you. And as ever, we'll put down a new warehouse. We'll upgrade it. Okay, how's our jobs looking? Still fantastic. That's nice to have that spare capacity of population in this little planet. Everything now is rocking and rolling. We'll be drowning in biomass, but that is fine. Cool. Alright, and we can see we're now producing biofiber. So what I would like to do is set up a mission control to send from Villa biofibers to Tinart. 7 of them, please. Go. And do you know what? I'll keep a second one. I don't think we need more than 7, but that would involve checking, and I'm lazy, so I'm just going to do that and send it twice. Sweet. Let's jump over to Tinart while we're waiting. And maybe let's set up a little bit more houses for them, because I'm a nice guy like that. Let's swing like this. Looks good. We want to drop down a community centre just like so. And then we're going to put a bunch of shells around it. Now, we may need to increase water, but that's fine. We want to have workers to work our farms in this lovely agri-world that we are building. Although I'm probably going to spend all my biofilament and then cry about it because I'll have none for my farming industry. I've already got none. Okay, but we should have plenty of workers. Oh my god, your population is huge over here. Your NutriPaste is terrible though, so you're right to complain about it. People need their food. Okay, that's fine. People also need their water. People are so demanding. Gotta have food, gotta have water, and we have all the death spiral noises because we don't have enough of either, but that's fine. I mean, it will quickly recover. But as you see, look, you can end up in this massive death spiral if you're not careful. It is satisfied. Look, look. See? See? Green. You're happy people. Just to be safe. And over here. Okay, good, we're growing again. Yeah, everyone loves it now. So we can go back to spamming at houses. Except we've got no biofilament. Yeah, fair enough. Might be tempted to set up a new... Do I need a new biofilament producer? Probably. They're always good to have. Always. And I do have a reasonable number of jobs spare. So there we go. Okay. And that's the only thing you really need to support low-level populations. I will want to give you guys a new warehouse. And let's see if there's new tooltips and things being added. See if there's little bits of development grow with the game. It's always good to see. Oh, I should probably... no, I've got a warehouse here, that's fine. Okay, you do have biofibers and nanofibers. Now, I would like to spend you nanofibers on upgrading the warehouses, but we'll hold off on that. Because the first thing I want to do is build... a quarry. Okay. A quarry is the first thing I want to do, apparently. I didn't even know that, but apparently that's where it was. Right, we have a quarry. And if I get enough biofiber, I'll put a new warehouse over here. Again, I could upgrade other houses, but as I don't have a clothing industry, there is almost no value in doing that. Well, actually, there's not almost no value, there is no value. I should just ship some more stuff over here. This bio crusher is full. You, do a better job, I will upgrade you. We need to grab that so we make sure that we are using this stuff. Yeah, I've got 5. What's it called here? Biofilament here. I want to use it. How bizarre. Right. Okay, that's good. I will put in a new warehouse here. Oh, Saurus. This is interesting. What's happened here? Yep, we are over-consuming on clothes. Now, the problem is that's going to lead to a massive... Look at that. Massive death spiral. Which is not good, because if we start going below the 614, all of a sudden, we're going to start losing... People are going to... Obviously, when our population drops below our jobs, our production chains start to be inefficient, which then leads to the loss of more resources. And it's a horrible, horrible, horrible death spiral. So, clothing, let's get that sorted. So we want a new clothes factory. New clothes factory needs supported by 2 of these. And 2 of those need supported by 10 of these. Just squeeze these in where we can. Probably gonna want a new warehouse as ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As my job's looking dangerous, so we'll upgrade that. Okay. Are you going to stabilize now that we have this? It should do. It'll take me a while, but hopefully we'll stabilize before we hit the lose 100 pop. Yeah, okay, they're all happy now. Ooh, mild panic. While we're here, do you guys want to send some biofilm over to our good friends on Tinart? Just to get them rocking and rolling a little bit. Let's do 2 biofilament runs. And let's do 1 NanoFiber run, just so I can spend it without worrying about a need for later. Okay, let's jump off to Tinart, where we were merrily progressing our farming worlds. Spin around a little bit. Ooh, here we go. Okay, we built rocks, we built biofilament. We have 40 odd population spare. We're going to build ourselves a farm, I think. Farm. Cool. Okay, farm needs 5 of these, which is going to need 10 of these. That's a lot of big area this is going to take. Farming takes up a lot of space. Who knew? Okay, so that's going to satisfy 1 of these, which produces 5, and we want to double it for the mill. Right. For this, I'm going to need another 10 fields. Jeezy, crazy. And because these are obviously a consumable, aka a sandwich, it is going to take. We might have to continue to increase this production. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19. I'm not worried about being outside the warehouse range. Put it in there. 20. Alright. So this should satisfy these guys. This art's a little bit wonky, but I won't complain. Okay, you're making a little bit of this. You guys will eventually use that when it's up and running. And then we can drop in a soil grain mill right here to make soil grain. So I could make sandwiches here, but it's no real point. Although I could ship sandwiches rather than shipping grain. Is there any advantage to it? No, not really. It would save me a building elsewhere. I'm also going to have to do this constantly. Because this is not consumable until we get a landing pad. Okay. Let me build my space buildings over here. How's my population looking? I could do a little bit more. Let's do that. And maybe we'll get a clothing industry set up, because that should give us a nice little boost. Upgrade all these. Actually, we shouldn't do it. We should upgrade some of these, set up a clothing industry, and then upgrade the rest. Clothing industry. Which we just set up somewhere else. We are well versed in the requirements. We need 1 of these. Let's upgrade you, because you're gonna be busy in a moment. For that we need 2 of these. Oh, look at that! Short biofilament. I'm shocked. And then we need 10 of these. And we need a little bit more water apparently. So let's do that first. Gotta keep the needs going. Right, there's a little bit more water, and then we're going to go back to textile farms. 10 of these. Come on. Right, while this is waiting, let's go back to somewhere else to send more biofilament. You. Plan mission, you're sending biofilament to Tinart. Do it. And then do it again. And just keep doing it. Okay, I'll do this for now. We'll litter the skies with satellite debris, as we have done on other planets. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost. 9, and 1 more. Come on. Come on, busy people. I know you want to. 10. There we go. Beautiful. Right, so I'll get us up to level 4 at least. And then we'll worry about if we want to do anything beyond that. Okay, biofilm has arrived. Spend it to upgrade our pop. We've got about 40 spare jobs at the minute. For the spaceship stuff, we're going to need... Oh, we need more than that. Actually, I talk nonsense, because if we want to send stuff regular on the spaceship, because we don't have a landing pad, we're going to have to be making this stuff. So we actually need a lot more people. Okay. So perhaps the other way to do it is do complete opposite of my plan. Ditch this as a low population world and get my 100 level 3 citizens here. You have selenite, and in fact you have selenite and you have chromium. So you have everything you need to do in indigenous industry, although your space is a little restricted. The tools are consumables, so you are going to want indigenous production for that. Medical sensors and chromium is not consumed, so that we can just ship over. So let's get a couple of those set up from our chromium planet over here. Mission control, let's plan some missions. Please send chromium tubes to Tinart. So the reason I'm doing this is if we just send the flour over to Vela as was the plan, we're going to have to keep coming in and continually doing missions as if to send new flour, and there's always a risk that we forget about, we fall short, and we lose our population, which I don't really want to be happening until we get the landing pad tech. So I'm hoping maybe if we do this mission on Tinart itself, we can then do the landing pad tech, and that will allow us to do round trade routes, which will make life so much simpler. And we'll just keep shipping stuff here as and when we need it. Right. So since we've now done a 180 on the plans here, we're going to want to go for tools next, which will take a reasonable amount of people. While we're doing that, let's jump back to Vela. We'll ship up some new biofilament shipments. Ship up plan. Please give me biofilament going to Tinart. Do another 5 of these. Give us 30 more biofilament on the quick. And we are going to have to destroy some of our houses on Tinart to make way for those medical centers, but that'll be fine. Right, that's all planned. Jump over to Tinart. How are we getting on? Right, we need a new city centre to capture the mine. And we can start this production chain. Whoosh. So then we need a selenite foundry. I think we'll just do one to start things off. And we will need a biofilter as well, a biomass dude. And of course we'll want a new warehouse. You in here, and we'll get 2 of you. One there, and one in the front. How's the jobs looking? Oh, this is going to push us over actually. Yeah. Hopefully, we can ride this little wave. Yeah, we can. Good. We are going to want some spare capacity because we will lose potentially 8 people when we destroy a medical center. But hey ho. Alright, and the last thing we want over here is our new warehouse. Of course we're short of biofilament, because the world is short of biofilament. Okay, beautiful. Tool, rocking and rolling. We can always expand to a second set of these three if and when we require. Everything else looks pretty fantabulous. Population has now jumped through the roof. And the next stop is a medical centre. So, we have capacity to destroy some people, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Can I get away with just one? Doesn't look like it. It's probably going to have to be two. So lads. Progress. Can't stand in the way of it. And similarly, somewhere over here. Again, it's going to have to be these two. But, you know, we'll get, overall, we will eventually get ahead. Okay, beautiful. Now, what do you guys need to upgrade? It's blooming nanofibers, isn't it? Which we're not producing over here. Yet. We will maybe set up that industry next. Which is quite manpower intensive. Luckily for everyone, manpower is something we have. How's our water? Water's okay. We could get away with one of these factories right now. You have a warehouse over here, you do it right there. Cool. Oh. Slightly short resource workers, but we should be okay. I think we'll have to build ourselves a new district. Okay. But you're now making sandwiches, so some of these places we've upgraded. Have we upgraded anywhere? No, we haven't. Hey! Bellissimo. Landing pad, this is what we want. Efficient speed. Oh, yeah. Sweet. So, you, my boy, want a landing pad. And you have everything you do, but you just don't have the population for it. Okay. I'm pretty excited by this prospect. So, let us set up a new housing area. And then we'll get the space stuff rocking and rolling. Slap you in here. Let's find a nice big circle, like... Well, big-ish circle, I suppose I'll have to do. Medical centre. Hopefully I've got enough chromium tubes, and I do not. Okay. Right, I'll come out here. Let's get you guys sent some chromium tubes from our chromium tube manufactory. Please and thank you. Send me some chromium tubes to Tinart. All right. Actually. I don't actually need to set you up as a nanofiber place. I can, as long as we can get enough to nanofibers here to build all this stuff, we can then just ship it in. So I need 6, 12, 18, 23. Oh, 26. Alright, sweet. Yeah, I can't afford to build anything just yet. But I'm gonna want I'm gonna want a lot of nanofibers for upgrading all this stuff. Yeah. Hurry up and get here, man. Goodness, I can build some houses while waiting, I suppose. Let's keep the population growing. That one, or is it too far outside of the range of the community centre, which is fair enough, I accept that. Wait, is that my tubes arrived? Yes it is, indeed, beautiful. Alright. It's interesting, I don't have Apparently I do have 100 in my empire. Huh. Interesting. Not quite sure on which grounds that has happened, but I'll not argue about it. So, any warehouse? Perhaps not. Well, no, we'll do, I think, for all the unloading and loading. Stick that down. Let's get space set up. Launch catapult. A landing pad. And a VAB, which I didn't leave enough space for. Why would we do something sensible like that? Okay. Ooh, okay, turn yourself off. And you turn yourself off. Okay. We know at least we know a target for jobs. That's not a problem. This is just spending biofilament to upgrade. He says like we have a lot of biofilament. But we never ever ever do. Upgrade some more of these for nanofibers, but I only got 3. I'll use them on this. Okay, I only need 6 more and I can activate everything, and then we can start setting up some proper routes. I'm very excited about. Okay, perfect. You know enough people to work, and you know enough people to work. Yeah? I don't even... Although, why I have a VAB here, I don't really know. Let's turn you off for just now. So what we're going to do... I'm going to separate... Well, I'm going back to... where shall I send you? I can send you from here. This will work. I'm going to build myself a landing pad. Right here's. And so now we can set up a route from Vela to Tinart, sending nanofibers. And repeat. I wonder if... Okay. And can we do the same with biofilament fibers to Tinart? Done. Beautiful. And then we'll jump over to Saurus and set up a landing pad there, and then we'll get something very similar done. Oh, you don't have the... I need to do a batch of this biofilament first. That is absolutely fine. So that's the one I want to send as a repeat job. Biofiber to Saurus, go. So now this little ducky has a permanent supply of nanofiber coming in. We don't need indigenous production. We can focus entirely on making sandwiches, selling them around the world. Which I'm pretty excited about. He doesn't want a world full of sandwiches. Speaking of which, wow, we do not consume them very quickly. Although I haven't leveled up a lot of places, so let's maybe curtail my excitement. We are seeing biofiber come in, so presumably I wonder if they will then stop doing it when you get full. Okay, a spaceship landing, sorry, so we'll duck out here while they gather some resources for a while. Jump over here, and we should now be able to build. Beautiful. Right. Actually, you might be a good place to send sandwiches in the first instance. And jewellery, I'll look at that in a minute. I think that you can make jewellery here. So, you're set up. Let's go to Tinart and say, hey, can you set up your first intergalactic sandwich delivery service? Please. Please send, yeah, sandwiches to Doris. Repeat ad nauseum. Alright. We'll have to see how our... I'm not doing any jewellery with that. I want to see how the sandwich trade works and how many we can support with what we've got going on. So I'm going to concentrate on upgrading here. I don't know if we need to increase the number of, say, ships on a particular route. At some point, salvages should start appearing. You're a bit short with nanofibers, but it's just a one-time cost. So have these guys got sandwiches? Not yet. Where's my sandwich delivery ship? Oh, it's coming. Here it comes. Okay, no, what do you call it? It's a word I'm looking for. Animation, but that's fine. We've got 6. We can currently consume 2 a day. How long does it take a spaceship to arrive? Well, it looks like one ship a day may not be enough. Does that tell us from over here? No. Alright. Currently eating. Yeah, we're gonna end up with a population crash in a moment. We don't have enough sandwiches to fill more. Synthwitches, I should say. You need amusement. Interesting. So we hit another milestone. How'd you get this? Amusement not fulfilled. A hollow center. Cool. We'll build that in a minute. Right, so premium is around here somewhere. There you go. So we can get some jewellery manufactured on this planet, so that's fine, we'll do that. We've got loads of capacity. I just want to know. There you go, we'll run out of sandwiches. Oh, we just got another batch in. I might see if I can set up a second spaceship doing that. Although, how's your sandwich count? Absolutely fine. Alright. How does it show me which routes I have already going? I have questions. Sandwiches, repeat to Ceres. Don't bring back anything yet. Cool. Or to do it from the old space menu. Where's my other repeat job? I have questions. Okay, so you are merely zipping back and forth and you just get queued up as and when you land, I understand. And the same thing's going to happen here. Okay, so you only can see it when they're waiting to take off. Alright, okay, I can get behind that. Yeah, so we've got a sandwich industry going here. We haven't even done the med centers over here. Have we set up a chromium transport? I can't even remember. Okay, they're all nice and busy. You got plenty of vehicles, so they're sending over. All the thing we need. So next thing we need to do is, if we're happy, Ceres has, and we're not, but the second, hopefully the second wave of sandwiches should be enough. Then we're going to look at doing a gold manufacture over here. I mean, we've got massive amounts of available population. And we'll have to see if 2 rounds of sandwiches is enough to suffice this population. It's a little opaque. Alright. So one thing I would absolutely add to this window, we've got a production rate per day, consumption rate per day. We should have a transport rate per day if you've got a permanent route. Or like a, not even like a live number, but a maximum. What can my current, what's the maximum rate of my current routes can feed in? But our premium ore production is going to have to wait till next time, because that is going to be the end of this video. So our little galactic installation is absolutely booming. We've got, what's that, 1300, 1700, only 10 of us. Okay, so we've got like almost 2,000 worldwide, I say worldwide, solar system wide population. We've got landing pads for interplanetary routes, trucking backwards and forwards. We're going to move on to getting some jewellery. So I think Cerise might end up becoming a bit of a jewel in the crown here, because it's going to be, probably have the max out our level 3 guys sooner first. Let's go first one up. But you will have to come back next time to see how we get on with that, because that's all we're going to do for today. As ever, I've been Requin87. If you want to see some more of this stuff, do check out my YouTube and Twitch. The links in the description below. And as ever, do check out the rest of the Wee Pixels content, both on YouTube and on their website. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time. Cheerio!